And welcome back to Bros in the Landfill. We're doing some more Shadow of the Colossus. We just killed the best boss in the game. The final boss, I will say, is pretty cool. But I don't know if there's like anything that just feels as good as that boss.
It's all downhill from here. Welcome back.
Well, isn't that just the show for you?
So, last time we spent most of the episode talking about Mortal Kombat 1. So this time, do you want to perhaps talk about another game revealed in the Summer Game Fest, Sonic Superstars?
Sonic Return to Dreamland?
Pretty
I mean,
much.
Like, I'm totally not stealing that joke from our server. Join our Discord server.
But I had the same feeling like looking at it. Like, it has very modern Kirby games vibes. Like just in terms of the art style and the kind of like, and like the co-op, like it is like the Sonic equivalent of modern Kirby, which is just the general cutesy aesthetic of it. Not a bad thing at all, but definitely
I'm so happy to see like Sega, like I mean it feels like in general like a lot of the game companies like this is this year or past year or so has been like a real turning around point for a lot of companies that have been struggling the past decade.
Yeah,
like things have been rebounding in the game industry, and I'm all down for it. And this Sonic Superstars definitely seems on trend.
Yeah, I have like as you might expect, I have quite a number of different things to say. I don't even know where to start. But yeah, I think this is definitely a W. Like for the Sonic brand in general, like I mean, we just had like Sonic Movie 2 and then Sonic Frontiers. We had the cartoon show, and now we're getting a new classic game. It feels like Sonic fans are eating good, man. Getting a lot of the things that we've wanted, and they're actually like succeeding critically and commercially for the most part. So this is really cool. And after Sonic Mania, like, I was obviously pretty excited for more classic Sonic 2D side-scrolling stuff. It seemed like a no-brainer. And for a long time, I was like, oh, I guess they're just not doing that. And I was a bit bummed out about that. I thought I was like, well, Sega gonna Sega.
Sega.
But looks like they have been working Sega, but they have been working on something. And granted, I would have more confidence in a something by the Mania team as a direct sequel. But this is really cool too. Like, an actual 2.5D, like actual completely new game with totally new levels that seems to understand the aesthetic of the classic characters and world. And even like it's completely new. Like something that has been frustrating about Sonic for years is like how self-referential it is and how it's constantly, doing throwbacks, bringing back old levels and ideas, but this is completely new levels. It's like it's just completely its own thing. And it seems to be doing okay in all the ways where you would expect Sonic Team to fuck it up. Like the physics, that's the biggest thing I was skeptical about upon seeing that this game exists, knowing it was made by Sonic Team. But, I've been looking on Twitter and people have been doing like one-to-one comparisons with some of the other games, and they've actually gotten it right, seemingly. So I'm pretty stoked about it, to be honest. Like my expectations are still like a little guarded, but like I'm modestly positive on this game, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of 2D Sonic myself, but it's exciting to see that like Sega having confidence in the brand, because I feel like if there's one thing you could say about the pre-Forces era of Sonic, is that it seemed to not pre-Forces, pre-Frontiers, is that there seemed to be like a real lack of confidence in the brand itself. Frontiers felt like and I don't even like images like on the market. I feel like Frontiers felt like they were trying to gain their footing again, and they found success there. And now I feel like they actually have faith in the Sonic brand rather than just capitalizing on something and trying to, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, they feel like inspired and like they give a shit and like they're willing to try new things and to put money and effort into it. I don't know. It's just like it's a really exciting time, I think, to be into this franchise. I'm also quite happy like that we just not too long ago had like a big main Sonic game, 3D, and now we've got like a little sort of I don't know if you want to call this a side game or mainline. It doesn't really make sense anymore. But like,
it's all Sonic.
Yeah, but like, you know, it used to be pretty common that you'd have like, okay, Sonic Unleashed and Generations or whatever, but on the side you've got like Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure, and like you'd have like kind of multiple concurrent sort of Sonic series or spin-offs happening, and it felt like that went away for a bit. So it's nice that like it can just be a brand in which there is this new Sonic thing to play slightly more regularly.
Yeah. I kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on like with that. I kind of wonder if what we'll see going forward in the future is if they're gonna if they're effectively gonna have two teams going back and forth between making a 3D Sonic and 2D Sonics.
That would be cool. I mean, I guess we'll see how well this one does, huh?
Yeah. I was because like if I were Sega, that's a decision that makes sense. Like have one team that's really good at making the 2D Sonic games, have them put out a game like every 4 years. Have like a team that's really good at making the 3D Sonics, have them put a game out every 4 years, and it's like interspersed between.
Yeah, and then each game can still like take its time cooking and not get rushed to fucking market like all these games are. But like, yeah, the fact that you've got two like simultaneous developments going on will mean that like people get more games hopefully.
Yeah, because you know this game's been in development for at least 2 years. Like.
Yeah.
Like.
Dude, like. I wish lots of games would do this. Like, I think we could definitely have this with, like, Zelda, for sure. Like, just let, like... Dude, remember when they made, like, that Zelda version of, like, Crypto the Necrodancer? It's like, do more shit like that. Like, let people have Zelda and make something cool in it.
Like,
you know,
tide us over. Low key, like, I've come to realize I prefer 2D Zelda over 3D Zelda. Like...
Yeah, well, I mean... It's definitely a bit more immediate, and I guess it depends on the one, but a lot of them are bangers.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, it's like there's no reason why you can't have both.
Yeah, it's like I think there's there's fans who love both different genres. Like I think for me with the 2D Zelda, like the type of gameplay loop that Zelda is, like the sort of like puzzle dungeon, is something that I very much enjoy, like as a pick up and play. Same thing with looking around. Like, I mean, I was talking with Lunch about this like last week, but I recently got off the hill of obsessively playing
Lena's Inception.
Yeah, Lena's Inception. Yeah. And like, for an indie, like for an indie game that's doing the Zelda-like thing, I fucking had a blast. And like, I kind of like want more like stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like 2D Zelda. I really loved Minish Cap.
God,
Link Between Worlds, I think, is the best one. But
it's
just they're great games.
Yeah, I really liked Minish Cap. I could never beat that final dungeon for the life of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wonder if I could go back now. Like I was playing it on I had the 3DS port version.
You had the what?
I had the one that was like on the 3DS. I think I got it for free with the Ambassadors program.
I played it on Wii U.
Oh, nice. But like, I really liked what I played. I think I was just having some difficulty with that last dungeon.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that last dungeon is a fucking gauntlet. If you die, it like sends you all the way back to the start.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Where the fuck am I going?
Yeah, I just really like the general vibe, and especially the art style was really nice.
I recently played, I think a few years. It was like a year or two back. I played through Story of Seasons and Ages. And boy, that was a lot better than I was anticipating. Like, especially like with how like this horse doesn't understand that it can step off of rocks.
He's just a horse, man. He didn't go to school.
Like, horse physics in this game are both amazing and terrible.
Just give me a car, please. Give me a 4-wheel drive.
And the way that you have to like find these where you're supposed to go is terrible. like it just sends you a straight line of like where you're supposed to go, but like with no indication of the path you're supposed to take.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating, or like a bit frustrating for doing Let's Play at least.
I mean, I think it's frustrating for anybody. It's even more so when you're trying to do a Let's Play. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. Yeah, but like, I with story seasons, like the whole like idea that you have like these two games that are you connect through like a link cable or whatever, and like how that was like fully integrated on the 3DS. I mean, it wasn't linkable. I think you just did it through code. Like it was just through a code that you generated. That's like.
That's cool. It's cool that they managed to keep that functionality.
Yeah, and then like you could play either game in either order, and then like effectively make one be the sequel of the other depending on which one you started with. Like such a cool concept. It's like you just don't get stuff like that anymore these days. Like imagine like with Pokemon doing its whole version thing. Like imagine like it was actually encouraged to play through both versions of the game, and like it did that whole like one was a sequel of the other, or whatever.
I think that wouldn't go over well. I think people would be like, "You're."
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Fleecing us. I honestly, like the fact that Pokemon can still get away with doing two versions of each game is insane.
Yeah, well, I think
but Pokemon is like basically immune to criticism, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I think probably what works with at the very least, what works for the story of Seasons of Ages is that they're two completely different games. Like it's not just like a version difference. Like they're just two entirely different games. Just like with the same like, obviously like with the same like internal structure of like gameplay and whatnot. But
yeah, no, those are way more like justified as different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
This area looks cool.
I'm concerned. And I'm scared. Oh god, is it this one? I genuinely don't recognize this area. And I'm afraid. I'm alone and I am afraid.
I think Yuji Naka's going to prison.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's getting jail time for insider trading.
Like seriously,
I just imagine
it's taken a while to unfold, but like he's getting like a year or two, right?
Yeah, something like that. That's why you don't insider trade.
That's crazy, man.
We got another one of these like lion-like ones. So how? I think it's a boar, more like.
I like him.
Yeah, but like
he's kind of cute.
Oh, I think I remember this one. Oh. I think the idea is you're supposed to... You're supposed to get him to knock over those pillars.
Oh yeah, that seems about right. Ah! Minor damage.
It'll recover.
Good thing we got a lot of health anyway. Oh yeah, that came back immediately.
Haha!
Ooh. Oh, I thought that was totally gonna be right. Ow! That is not a floor I would want to land on like that. So, Trybien, you follow like American politics a lot more than me.
Something like that.
Is Trump also going to prison? Or
well, he's indicted, which means that like
I don't even know what an indictment is.
So indictment means that like a grand jury found that that there's enough evidence to try you for a crime.
Okay. But like
so
I read like if he gets done for this, like he is in jail basically forever.
I mean, technically, like, pretty much, I mean, forever for him is probably like 10 or 20 years, depending on how much longer he has in his life.
Yeah. What is he indicted for?
I don't know. I stopped following that stuff for my own mental health.
Fair enough. I mean, oh my god. Ah!
I could have sworn that you're supposed to get him to.
I mean, I imagine like it's a bit of a touchy subject in the America lands.
Oh, I'm sure. You either think he did it, or you either think that like he's guilty of a crime, or you think that the deep state's after him.
Yeah. We're on the tower, man. Well, I don't think Yuji, Naka and Donald Trump will be cellmates because they're in different countries.
Different countries.
But
I think I need to shoot him to make him mad.
oh, I see. He won't just get angry just because you're up here. It's like, why would he give a shit?
There we go.
And this is good for us? Oh my god. Well, now we're gonna die.
We're good. We're not good.
That was such bullshit, dude. We fell off in the cutscene.
Oh, this is why I ate all those fruits. You gotta eat your fruit to get your stamina up so giant Colossi guys can't kill you.
That is ridiculous. Ooh. Whoa, come on, man. Ooh. Wow, his grip strength is incredible. That was crazy. This game's insane, dude.
But I will say everything, all is forgiven because the music is epic.
I think this is a cool boss fight.
Oh yeah. I like this one because like it mixes up. Like it's one of those that you have to like approach it at a different way compared to any other boss. You know. See, I was smart that time.
Yeah,
Oh, let's go domino effect.
Now we're on top of it.
No, it's not.
Aw. I still don't really understand why we want all these things to fall over.
I think I'm trying to get something to fall on him.
Damn, okay. Yeah, it does sound pretty lethal. Okay, I have one more political question. Okay, when is the next U.S. election?
2024.
Okay. So there's like a decent chance that like Trump won't be able to like run properly if he's too busy like in
Depends
court
on
for...
depends on the legal analyst you ask. But I'm fairly certain that like if he's actually like convicted, like that makes it impossible. But like technically, that also leads to an interesting question if he becomes president. Like, wow, he's still indicted before like he gets a conviction against him.
Yeah, because what if he becomes convicted? What if he gets convicted after becoming president? Honestly, like I feel like that could be disastrous. Like imagine he wins, but then like gets convicted. Like, imagine what kind of unrest that would cause. Like, people would be like, "Yeah, man, it's the deep state or whatever, destroying democracy."
See, like I think so. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get up there, around here, so that I can knock that tower on him. I think. But this guy is he's just in a stuck idle animation now.
Sorry for distracting you with
That's okay.
the fragile state of the world peace. Cannot pursue. So, like, I'm wondering if we're gonna have to drop a tower on him, like, multiple times or not.
I don't know.
Like, once we figure out what to do, like... Is that basically it, or, like... Does he need to have, like, 4 buildings dropped on him before he'll die? He's a little bit scary. But, you know, he's not that colossal. This is like a fucking baby compared to some of the things we fought.
Oh, there we go. So it's interesting that like now it's like I can't. I have to like get him to attack while I'm dangling off it. So I'm gonna hit it a few times.
Mm. All right. I don't know if he's gonna knock over this thing. It's too big.
Oh, I think I gotta knock. I think I gotta get over here.
Knock that tower into this tower.
Ooh, this thing doesn't seem super stable.
Oh, holy shit. Oh god, what the hell's going on with the camera?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah!
Hey!
Nice catch. Okay, so if he knocks this thing over, then...
Oh, that did not look good.
We fell off. Oh, now we can go over there. I'm glad the camera didn't like come back to us like knocked out ragdoll on the floor again. Oh.
Oh shit, that knocked it down. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, or maybe I'm supposed to get to knock down all of these.
Then I'll like, yeah, then if it's underneath, then like the whole floor will crush it. I don't know. Come on, you big old beast.
Come on, you big old baby.
Do your thing! Well, you got its attention. Holy shit. There, on the thing, on the thing.
This definitely looks like it should be destructible. Oh, maybe it can come up this way. Oh, I see. There's a whole path right here for me to climb up.
Oh, we've been fucking around for no reason. But now what do we do?
Well, now I think it's gonna try to knock down the pillar.
Ugh. Look at a slippery game sometimes.
Sometimes.
We can do it.
This game just decides which direction it wants to jump in.
Okay. Shoot it in the ass. But then what will it do? Okay, he's angry. Oh, fuck. I think he did it. I think
Well,
he's...
No, I still need to be able to attack him.
Oh, I thought he might die.
Now
from
his
that.
armor's off.
Ah, I see. He took that pretty well. Ouch. Well, a huge marble column falling on him he could handle, but being stabbed with a little...
This boss has been a cool change of pace.
It's something different, isn't it? Wow, your grip is like not even half gone. Like,
Yeah.
I think you
It's
can
all
just
those
kill him now.
Literally all those lizards tails I've eaten.
Those tails have fucked this boss over, man.
I expect it to take me on a ride at some point.
Seems like it's going okay. He has no
Man,
answer
this guy-
to this, man. You're just too... You've got the chat.
I have won the neutral game.
He is in disadvantage and cannot get out.
Yep. This is the equivalent of a corner combo.
Yeah.
Bro bounced off the wall and didn't know what to do.
Well, damn. That is what we call a success.
Yeah.
The tragic thing about this game is that, like, we kill the beasts and then we don't even eat them.
I mean, their inner spirit thing kind of comes in, forces us to devour them.
I guess we are kind of eating them. But, you know, don't you wonder what that thing would taste like?
Pain and suffering.
Oh. It tastes like life.
Yeah.
Into the tunnel.
Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh no, I think I know which one this. Oh god, next episode's gonna be. Because I think there's only 2 Colossus. I think there's 16 in this game. That looked like it was near the end of the wall.
Okay. It's a time for the beginning of the end.
Oh god. And if I'm right with that next one, I'm gonna run back there. If I'm right to know what that next one is, the next 2 episodes are gonna be a fucking doozy between that and the final boss. I'll see you guys in like 6 months when we record this again.
Get ready for that
Oh yeah,
doozy.
this is
Get
the doozy final boss. Look at this thing.
Mark doozy on your calendar 6 months from today.
Like, look, these 2 guys have 0 chill. That's like, nah, that's the next guy.
Not even one scrap of chill between them.
No, damn.
Alright, everybody. This has been Bros in a Landfill.
Say